But hey there, good morning, good afternoon, or whenever you are, my little retirement peeps. My name is Tiger. This is the Tiger on Fire channel, and we are talking about retirement. And over the last few weeks, and I guess every Saturday for 5 weeks straight, I guess, I am doing a kind of an overview. They're kind of longer videos, but they're lots of good information, hopefully about how I built my retirement plan and the information I went through. Everybody's plan, everybody's situation is different. Um, like mine, there's no one that's going to have the exact same plan, so I didn't go into details. Just overview things to think about. And going through my files that I have, my retirement files, things that I've collected over the years, I kind of saved away and put in my little writing tablet, and I figured, you know what? Let me go through and kind of share what I had or what I used to figure some of this stuff out. Uh, most of most of the homeless population, over 50% of the homeless populations are baby boomers. Uh, Over half of Americans have nothing saved up in their savings. Don't have any money for a rainy day. They don't have anything for retirement. They're not even thinking about retirement. Most Gen Xers, and we'll say baby boomers too, their retirement plan is their kids. I guess they are expecting their kids to fund their retirement, which is, in my mind, selfish and enraging at the same time. Uh, I the reason why it's selfish is because we talk about how lazy the younger generations are all the time, but yet we're being lazy and expecting them to work harder to support their mommy and daddies when we were selfish enough not to save and plan for ourselves. Uh, that's that is just kind of just a stab, you know. It's just bad thinking. It's selfish. It's just being selfish is what it comes down to. The other part that enrages is that, hey, what if you're bad parents and you treated your kids like dirt? You were never there for them, and you're just not good. And then you're expecting your kids to fund your retirement, and you were never there for them. That's unacceptable. I Bad planning doesn't create an emergency on my part. I shouldn't have to take care of other people like that when they refuse to do anything in their lifetime. Most people that are retiring are in their 60s, and they have nothing saved, or they're saving late. Same thing with the Gen Xers. But even the younger generations, you know, they're not really saving or planning anything. And the videos I have coming out on Saturdays, you know, over 4 or 5 weeks straight, was just a book that I created to help me plan my retirement. Again, everything is different, everybody's different, so everybody's book is going to be a little bit different. But you tailor it however you want. I just talked about how and what I did to make it work. And I'm still retired. I referred to my book, and I update my retirement book from time to time. I had a meeting with my Fidelity manager today, and talking about my 401k, what options I have, because I wanted clarification and get into that a little bit. And looking at maybe doing something with my 401k. I don't know yet. So, but I still plan. I write the details in there. We'll go from there. But anyways, I was going through a bunch of my files that I collected over the years, and I found some, and I'll probably go through and I'll try to share the ones I find interesting that might be relevant for everybody. And this one here, it's going to be a three-part. The first part I'm going to talk about is 6 to 10 years or more into retirement. If you're planning to retire in 6 or more years, these are some of the things that you probably need to do or think about and act on. And one of the first ones was maximizing your savings. Uh, Ask yourself: are you saving enough? Are you applying enough? Are you maximizing your HSA, maximizing your 401k, IRAs? employee stock purchase plan? Are you using the retirement benefits that your company matches? Are you putting money aside for that day? Are you cutting back your expenses? So a lot of the stuff that they were talking about is trying to maximize. And if you're over 50, are you adding additional funds for that catch up period? Uh, Maximize that stuff out. Are you taking advantage of all the benefits that you have at your disposal to prepare you for your retirement? Even if you have nothing saved, then start now. Figure out what it is and start now. So the other next one, what they talked about, create your retirement plan. Figure out, are you saving enough for your retirement? What is your month to month expense or yearly expense? Well, I would say month to month and yearly expense ratio. How much do you really need to survive from month to month? That's where having a budget and knowing what's coming in and coming out of your pockets every month. That's very, very important stuff. Know what your priorities are. You know, what is your long term, short term goals? I have goals written in my plan somewhere too. I don't think I talked about my goals. Um, are What about your HSA? How can you use your HSA expenses for in retirement? What about Cobra? Cobra is only going to help you for 18 months. Then I don't know. Everybody calls it Obamacare if we even have that anymore. With the political stuff that keeps going on, I don't know what we're going to have 6 months from now. Um, but we could be a lot worse off. We could be better off here in 6 months. So prepare and plan while you can. Pay off your debt. If you have any debts, pay off any non-deductible high-interest debt, such as credit cards and personal loans. Any debt you have is not a good debt. There's no such thing as good debt. I remember how people telling me that, try to convince me that debt is good. We're a nation of debt. Debt is wealth, and you try to give me this logic that just didn't make any sense. If I'm in debt, I owe money all the time. I will never have anything for myself. I don't understand that logic. It just confuses me. Pay off your debt. No debt, no good. No debt is good debt. So, are you able to carry your debt? If you can't carry your debt, maybe get a consolidation loan. Look at other options of paying off your debt. And then being able to pay it off fast and early. There's different ways of paying off debt. My debt I have is this house. Really, it's the only debt I have, other than utilities and stuff I pay off every month. But like this is the big debt I have, the big loan I have. But we've taken care of that. It's not impacting us, and it was factored into our monthly budgets. Review your investment allocations. So, we're talking about your 401ks. We're talking about your employee stock purchase plan. How much money are you investing? Are you maximizing through your company? Your maximization. If you have a 401k, do you have an IRA too? And if you don't, maybe you start an IRA and start contributing to that. If you're over 50, you could put like $8,000 a year. If you're under 50, I think it's like 7 or something like that. I can't remember the exact numbers. It goes up just about every year. But maximize it if you can. Put money in there. Get that stuff working for you. The sooner you get money in there, the sooner you can get it to work for you. So review your different investments. I have IRAs. I have a 401k. I have taxable account. Know what you have, and if you have pensions, maximize what you can into your pension, because pensions are kind of scary. They may or may not be there, but if your company has a pension, it might be a good thing to put money into, because that's just another security bucket preparing you for retirement. And establish will, trust, estate plans. You want to You will need to identify if someone needs to manage your estates. Do you need to set up a trust? Do what is your wills? What do you plan to do when you die, or is it a living will? Figure all that stuff. Have all that out. I'll be honest. Me and my wife, we have books, and we're trying to figure out our will and wishes the best we can through these little books. But we at some point we need to incorporate it and get it notarized and all that. Uh, yeah, there's quite a bit that you got to sit there and think about, but you got to start somewhere. So start investing, start saving, start putting your money somewhere where it's going to get you to start building your wealth. You want wealth. You don't want debt. You want money. You want. I don't care where you put your money, but some place is something. You know, if you're 5 or 10 or 6 to 10 years or more, maybe put it in index funds. Maybe put it in leverage funds. Uh, Put it in single stocks. Have some options so that knowing that it's going to grow, and then figure out what your plan is. Work on that plan. You got time. Build your retirement plan. The sooner you start, the better you'll feel when retirement comes. So, all right. Well, that's all I got today, and hopefully that helps. Save, and invest, and maximize all the benefits that your company has, that you have at your disposal. You got to start somewhere if you haven't, and those that have and are, good work. Continue to do it.